What's up guys, Jerome from Pleeka, and today I'm doing my Arrow Season 5 Episode 3 video. Alright, my number 5 is that we get Arrow vs. Stardust 2.0, and if you don't know, last year in WWE SummerSlam, Stephen Amell actually went and fought Stardust there, so it was cool. We got Cody Rhodes in this episode fighting the Green Arrow with the whole team. It was actually really cool. They kind of did like a Joker thing too, where they pushed Stardust into like the vat of chemicals, totally like a Joker origin story with him. But it was really cool seeing him on the show, seeing them fight. I hope they bring him back somehow, because they just said he got taken down by the Green Arrow, but I think he'll come back as a villain like every now and then, kind of like how Flash has the Trickster. I think Stardust / Cody Rhodes is going to be Arrow's Trickster, where he can just come back and it's a fun villain that like everybody just likes on set, you know? But yeah, all in all, I really liked him as the villain this week. And that takes me to number 4. My number 4 is that Felicity actually told Ragman about how she had diverted the missile to Haven Rock, which I thought would actually, I thought they were going to drag this out a lot. They actually didn't. She told him, like, maybe, yeah, this is the second episode he's been in. So she told him the second episode he's in, and he took it better than I thought he would. He just ended up walking away. I read online from Mark Guggenheim that he's gonna be like normal, like a human about it, and he's not gonna be mad. He's not gonna try to like kill Felicity or anything, but he is gonna be upset because she destroyed his whole family and everybody in his hometown. But I think that'll be a good little story because like she's gonna feel bad about it, but then he's gonna feel. I think he's eventually gonna feel bad because she feels bad about it. But I think it'll bring them closer together in the end, and I think it'll connect him more to Team Arrow. And now number 3. Okay, Diggle is losing his shit. Diggle was hallucinating this episode and was seeing Floyd Lawton, aka Deadshot, while Diggle was in prison. So like that was cool. For a minute, I was like, oh my god, Flashpoint, Deadshot's back, thank God, because it doesn't really make sense that they killed him off, but then they add Superman to Supergirl. But anyways, you know, they had fun with him. They brought him back. They also had him on Flash, I think last year, in the Earth 2 episode. Is it the Earth 2 episode, or was something happened and he was on Flash and he was Iris's partner? I believe it was Earth 2. So they kind of have a lot of fun with him. I really like his version of Deadshot. I like Will Smith's in the movies and Suicide Squad, but I like his version too. It's very different. But he had a good point. He was talking to Diggle about it. He's like, so all that hatred you're putting towards me about wanting to take down your brother's killer, and you ended up killing your brother. So like, yeah, it made you think about it, like, oh, that's right, Diggle like hates himself now because he killed his brother, which is kind of sad if you think about it. But it was cool seeing Deadshot back in this episode. I hope they can come up with something else to bring him back in. I'm sure they will. The writers are a lot smarter than us. And my number 3 is that we got to see Arrow Team 2 fighting all together. Like Ragman was helping Mr. Terrific, Wild Dog and the girl were fighting together. I can't remember the girl's name, but it was really cool that like Oliver finally trusted them and put them out in the field, and they were all fighting together. It was a lot of fun this episode. But from that brings me to my number 1. My number 1 is that they actually did the Mr. Terrific mask. Now, I know there were some pictures leaked online like before the season started with him with the T on his face. I wasn't sure if they were like legit gonna do that. I thought there was gonna be like a thing where like someone put it on him, or I don't know. I think they were gonna do it this early at least. But he actually had it on, and he told a good story about it, how it was his favorite wrestler, and like he wore the same outfit as him and everything. But it's really cool seeing Mr. Terrific with the T on his face in the show. It kind of looked silly, like it didn't look too great. But it was still cool seeing him as that character on there. I'm excited for this season. We got a lot more of people teaming up on the show, like a lot new characters like Ragman and Wild Dog and just all of them. It's really cool. I'm also excited because that means there's new characters in the show, new pop figures, which as you can tell I love. I have new pop figures on the desk every single week. I want like a Wild Dog pop figure. I want a Ragman pop figure. Mr. Terrific would be real cool, especially if he's holding his little T-spheres. Oh my goodness, that'd be cool. But yeah, that's the end of the show today. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you enjoyed this episode. Maybe tell me what was your favorite moment from the episode 3 of Arrow. And also, I got a podcast. We're actually doing a live stream later today, maybe around 3 o'clock-ish. So you come check that out. If not, you can listen to the audio version of the podcast. I'll put a link in the description. All that, we'll be talking about Westworld episode 3. So feel free to check that out. And I will see you guys next time.